I think share.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, it's a long not anymore.
Vic,
Docket. And Booker.
he's a BBL.
No, Booker. The drug testing form and the sensible contact application. Then I'll give you guys a summary. There's three things. So, yeah, yes, so, I think that, yeah, that's all. All right, thank you. That's it. There's the next week. Judge Marco, Davian says he's on Zoom. Go ahead and sign, please.
Hey, more. Marco.
Yes, Judge.
Deputy Williams,
Yes, sir.
you have Chen back there? You remember Miss Chen from yesterday that we took into custody? Is she back there? Did she bond out? Oh, she in process here. I think you know.
She made one.
She made the cash bond? Okay. Great. Hey, Marco, give me a second. It's state. Can I borrow you for a second? Marco, hold on. I don't want ex parte. Can you come back? I have the translator here. Got it. Hey. All right, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. Hold on, all right? Marco. Can you hear me? Okay, I don't know if I don't know. I want to see what he comes back at first. So what I can do is I can reach out to you when he gets back and we'll see what the results of the test and go from there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor, I can hear you loud and clear.
Do you mind raising your right hand to swear that you will solemnly swear to interpret word for word the proceedings that transpired today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you so much. You are Mr. Nguyen.
Yes, Your Honor. Last name Nguyen, first name Thong.
The defendant's name is also Nguyen.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. All right.
You are Mr. Nguyen. Sir, you were charged with indecent assault.
Anh bị buộc tội về có hành vi khiêu dâm, tức là khiêu dụ và hành hung khiêu dụ.
You are facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Nếu mà bị kết tội thì bản án sẽ là lên tới 1 năm tù ở và tiền phạt lên tới 4.000.
You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you an 18-month deferred adjudication.
Anh đã có thỏa thuận và chấp nhận để được kêu bản án treo qua 18 tháng.
This is a type of probation that if you complete, there's no conviction.
Đây là cái án treo nếu mà anh hội đủ tất cả những cái điều kiện của tòa đưa ra thì kể như là anh sẽ không có bị kêu như là có tội trong cái vụ này.
You give up nearly every right known to man entering into this agreement.
Để đi vào cái hợp đồng và chấp thuận cái điều này, anh đã khước từ bỏ hết tất cả những cái quyền lợi của một người công dân cũng như là một cái quyền lợi của một người bị cáo buộc về một tội gì đó.
If you violate this agreement, you will be facing a year in jail.
Nếu anh vi phạm những điều kiện trong lúc anh ký tội này anh treo thì anh sẽ phải bị án tù lên tới 1 năm.
It doesn't matter how minute the violation is.
Không cần biết những cái vi phạm nó nhỏ nhặt như thế nào.
You give up the right to a trial.
Anh khước từ có một cái quyền để mà có phiên tòa xử.
Right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf.
Anh khước từ cái quyền có thể bắt buộc những cái người nhân chứng có thể ra trước tòa khai trong cái phiên tòa xử của anh.
Charge read to you in open court.
Và cũng như là cái bản buộc tội được đọc lên trước tòa, giữa tòa.
If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences.
Nếu anh không phải là công dân Mỹ thì sẽ có hậu quả ảnh hưởng đến cái việc nhận tội.
You can be deported,
Nên có thể bị trục xuất
excluded from the country,
và không được và nhập vào Hoa Kỳ, không được và ở trong Hoa Kỳ.
denied naturalization.
Và khước từ những cái quyền lợi, những cái về cái luật di trú.
You also give up the right to appeal.
Và anh cũng khước từ cái quyền có kháng cáo lên tòa cao hơn.
Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with it.
Thành thử khi mà anh chấp nhận cái thỏa thuận này thì những cái điều khước từ đó là anh phải chấp nhận.
If you violate this, I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Nếu anh vi phạm bất cứ một cái điều kiện nào thì tòa sẽ có phán ra một cái lệnh để mà bắt anh liền tức thì.
I will make your bond high and put you in jail.
Và cộng thêm nữa, cái tiền tại ngoại sẽ được nâng lên cao và cũng như phải bỏ tù anh.
Do you understand your rights?
Anh hiểu tất cả những cái quyền lợi mà tòa mới vừa nêu lên không?
For you
Yes.
to complete this successfully, you must do a thinking for a change.
Thành thử nếu mà anh muốn thành công hết tất cả những cái điều kiện này thì anh phải sẵn sàng có một cái sự thay đổi.
You must also do a TRAS.
Và anh phải làm một cái chương trình kêu bằng TRAS.
This is an evaluation to see if you need other conditions.
Cái chương trình đó cũng như để duyệt xét lại coi anh cần có những cái điều kiện nào khác kèm theo trong lúc anh bị cái án treo này hay không.
If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill those as well.
Và nếu mà họ tìm được ra những cái điều kiện khác thì anh cũng phải tuân thủ, phải làm thêm những cái điều kiện của TRAS họ đưa ra kèm theo nữa.
No drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons.
Không được sử dụng những cái chất cấm, rượu và không có vũ khí.
25 hours of community service and no contact with the complaining witness.
Phải thực hiện làm 45 giờ community service và hoàn toàn không được gặp gỡ cái người nạn nhân, không được tiếp xúc với người nạn nhân.
Is this how you understand the agreement?
Đó, những cái điều đó anh đã hiểu trong cái thỏa thuận nhận cái lỗi này phải không ạ? Yes.
You plead to this offense guilty or not guilty.
Như vậy, biết như vậy đó thì anh muốn nhận tội hay là chối tội? Oh, plead guilty, Your Honor.
Hey, I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold it for 18 months.
Okay. Tòa sẽ chưa có phán quyết là anh có tội, nhưng mà tòa sẽ giữ cái này lại 18 tháng.
If you ever have any issues, you can come back to us and talk.
Nếu mà anh có vấn đề gì thì anh có thể quay trở lại tòa để mình trình bày nói với tòa nhé.
The worst possible thing you can do is take leave or pick up a new case.
Thành thử cái hậu quả tệ hại nhất đó là anh có thể, nghĩa là anh vi phạm một cái tội gì khác nữa sau này, đó là cái hậu quả.
Do you have any questions?
Anh có thắc mắc gì không ạ? Câu hỏi gì với tòa không ạ?
Okay.
No,
Good
Your
luck to you, sir. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Did you have a question? Did you have a question?
He said there's somebody who's transferred.
Oh,
And I printed everything out and didn't.
is there someone that can help turn?
He's got a friend here who speaks English.
Okay, wonderful, great. Okay, that makes it a lot. Okay, thank you, sir. Please.
That's my brother.
Hi, Mr. Cole.
I just got an email from you for 2 weeks about bond violation.
Correct.
We're on Friday. Can we do Monday? I'm not doing on Friday.
Can you zoom in?
I can zoom in. I know you're doing.
Well, I don't know, but I mean, I don't,
Can we do Monday?
why?
I'm not supposed to be there on Friday.
Fine. We'll set up
Yep.
the bond forfeiture for Monday, but if he doesn't show up,
I'm gonna call him. He's good.
okay,
He's been checking it. He's got him.
okay.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
Your Honor, may I be excused? So you need
Yes,
to
sir.
just
Thank you
stand
so much.
by. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
Morning, Judge.
good morning.
May I approach you?
Of course.
Judge, I've got one guy on the docket before we, I guess, discuss our writ hearing.
Okay.
It's Mr. Zerzo Gomez with a Z.
Okay.
And I just would like to see if we can set up a trial or if,
I'll just state, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Just pick a Tuesday in April, at least 30 days. Give them enough time. I don't care, whatever you want.
Sound good, Judge.
And the writ here.
On the writ, I think my guy is getting, on Zoom, so I'll give an update.
Hi,
I'm here for the record.
I see a couple people, is it, but Barrientos?
Yes.
Okay, I'm letting him in. Refresh my memory.
This is a 1986 DWI, and so the defendant was apparently waived attorney. He claims that he never was given the option to actually get an attorney. So there's a Padilla issue and there's a effective assistance of counsel issue.
Have you looked at everything?
I have, Judge, and
What's
if I may clarify, the writ that was filed includes two clause numbers for two different DWIs, one from 86, one from 89. The one from 86 was out of this court. The one from 89 was out of court 2. So in the state's answer that I filed, I do address that the 1989 conviction should not be discussed or mentioned because it's not in this court.
Sure, and I'm never gonna do anything that's in a different court, that's obviously.
And I bring that up because that's the case where the Padilla and IAC claims come into play for allegedly trial counsel didn't explain immigration to him. But in the case out of this court, he didn't have an attorney, so there is no Padilla claim or ineffective assistance of counsel claim. It's only the waiver of counsel he claims was not voluntary. For the conviction out of this court.
How in 1986 are they pleading people guilty without lawyers? How's that possible?
There was a couple months between, his arrest and the judgment. And one issue here, which is why we present a Latches argument, is a lot has been destroyed. So all we have is a JNS. We don't have other paperwork from 86. We don't even have the docket sheet. So we don't know exactly what happened in this 3-month period between his arrest and him pleading guilty. On the JNS though, it checks the box that says waives counsel. And then next to it says he voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently waived counsel. So that's all the documentation we have related to waiver.
Abre nomás
Oh,
abre ahí en la computadora nomás.
I don't know if he's muted, Judge. That's him. Can you mute him? He's not technologically that savvy on it. It took a lot to get him to fill in that account.
I don't know yet, but so what is your position on it?
Initial your position is the writ doesn't show he's confined by the conviction out of your court. It was a DWI misdemeanor, first offender. He is deported now. But my understanding is he was deported due to a DWI third out of Fort Bend County. And that was the reasoning in his notice to appear for immigration purposes. That was the reason he was deported. Obviously, the conviction out of your court is used to get into the DWI third. But there is no evidence in the record as of yet to show
Is that still open?
the DWI third.
Uh-huh.
No, he pleaded guilty in that.
What happened?
I'm not sure what happened to Fort Bend County, but my understanding is that that is why he's now deported. It's because of that. felony.
What ended up happening, do you know?
So, with respect, with that one or like the.
Yeah, I'm just curious, what happened? Did he get prison time?
Well, no, he got probation. So he was a legal permanent resident, which is part of the reason why to take the chain all the way back, this court does have impact on the collateral consequences. He's a legal permanent resident, so he had a long-term green card. And then he, Fort Bend County in 2000, I want to say 2006 or 9, but he got a DWI there and they counted it as a third based on this case from 1986 out of this court.
Sure.
So the felony is tied to this court and they wouldn't have been able to enhance it without what happened here. So that's the using that chain. And when they gave him probation, there is a Padilla claim there as well, because he says at that time, he didn't think pleading to a felony on probation was gonna hurt him, but that's another issue. But he was on probation for about a year, 2 years, actually quite a significant amount of time, because this was in 2006 and he didn't get arrested.
Did he get deported while he's on probation?
I think he completed probation. And then he goes to Mexico and is coming back, which he normally does. He's allowed to do as a permanent resident. And then someone ran his history, saw the felony, and then detained him, and then he was eventually deported. So that's that. If I can respond to two things, Judge, first of all, I think it's clear that because this case began the chain that was enhanced to the felony, he is suffering collateral consequences, not just of the felony, but of this first case, even though it's from 1986.
Right, but I mean, we reap what we sow.
Well,
Right.
that's the issue, Judge. We are asking this court to undo the problem that was done when he was put in front of a judge without a lawyer. The paperwork does say that he was given, he waived, but my client adamantly denies that. That's why we want to present witness testimony so Your Honor can judge his credibility and decide if that's what happened. Now, the laches argument, I think, should 100% fall in the favor of the defendant and not the state. This is a 30-year-old conviction, but the state is using this 30-year-old conviction against this man and is then also going to claim, well, we can't really defend the claim because it's too old.
But
So-
as you know, I mean, convictions can go back to 1920 and can be used to enhance.
That's right, Judge, but one of the problems, it seems unfair that they should be able to.
Well, it's
use it to
unfair that I
enhance.
lost hair.
But in laches, Judge, laches is an equity argument, so the fairness does matter. It's not purely statutory, it's an equity argument, it's not with fairness. And so to use the old conviction against him, which they're statutorily able to do, but then also say, oh, well, it's so old that we lost our record, so we can't let you properly defend yourself if there was something wrong, is unfair. And so we think that should fall. The staleness of the conviction, any disputes about that, should fall in favor of the defendant, because he's the one suffering the consequences. He's the one that the state has chosen to put in peril from a very old stale conviction. So like they chose to put him in peril from the old conviction, and so therefore they can suffer the consequences of not having documentation to back up their conviction.
May I respond?
Sure.
Okay, so in a writ of habeas corpus, the burden is on the defendant. They must prove by preponderance of the evidence that he did not voluntarily waive counsel. And so the applicant is stating that we're using it to our advantage, that we don't have documentation. It goes both ways, because they are also stating there is no documentation to show that waiver was properly made, or that he was properly admonished of the waiver of counsel. And because of the passage of time, we have no way of knowing that. And so the defendant is going to get to state whatever he states, and we have nothing we can go back and check to see, did that occur, did that not occur, because of the passage of time. So it's also being used in their favor that time has passed and there's nothing to show what happened back then other than his recollection from 1986.
But we still have a document where he signs saying that, number one, he waives. Number two, it was intelligently, voluntarily
I don't think it
made.
even says that, Judge. I'll pull it up.
I don't know. I mean, I'm going, but
Sure.
isn't that what?
You mind if I approach?
Sure.
This is applicant's writ exhibit A. And I highlighted the portion where it just notes that whatever judge was doing the plea, I assume they went over this, but we can't say for sure.
Right, and also writ law, Judge, doesn't allow you to assume that pleas were given correctly or are usually given correctly. You've got to go based on the record.
My understanding is that court documents prevail unless the defendant can provide evidence to overcome what the court documents state. You can actually keep that up.
And so Judge, he is prepared to testify that the X that was put on there by a clerk or whatever was not supported by any information to him about whether he had a lawyer. He says that he was poor. If I can proffer, he's gonna say if he had been told the state would provide an attorney for him, he would have certainly done so. But he just was put in front of a judge, said this is the offer. And without any knowledge of his rights to an attorney or counsel, he just took it. And one other thing, Judge, for the Plea claim, counsel is right that he did not have a lawyer. That's part of the number one issue, problem. But you also can't really waive something that you're not aware of. So if if a lawyer would have given him some other PD advice or some other advisals about enhancements or things like that, that all goes down the wayside as well when he waives, when he does not,
But
is not given to the lawyer.
everything was destroyed with the case
No, Judge,
because it's been so long.
and you can
Right.
totally take that into account, Judge, but the habeas can be decided on the credibility of the witness and the documentation. And that's frequently what we have. And so I just asked that that you hear the complainant out.
I'm gonna hear him out, but I mean, he's charged with another DWI, then he's charged with another DWI.
Decades apart, yes.
Right. But it benefits him greatly to,
Say what, Judge?
okay, let's do this. Let me, because this is gonna take quite a bit of time and I'm gonna have to swear him in. I'm gonna have to get a translator. Does he speak English?
No.
Right, so it's gonna take quite a bit of time. Let me thin them out. Let me get them done and then I'll bring you up.
Sounds good, Judge. We'll stand down.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Hi,
Mayor,
please.
good morning, Your Honor. How
Hi,
are
good
you?
morning. What's up?
I'm here, it's an off-topic matter on a Chisholm Clement.
Okay. This
Would you like
is
the
an
cause
old
number?
case, right?
No, sir, there's one from November and one from February.
You mean, yeah, well, let me have,
Okay, 259 3695. It is two DWIs. This court has put conditions on him, I believe, February 26th of, he'd have an interlock, scram, GPS, and no driving. Given his work schedule and the distance that he works, he's hoping that he does proof of the interlock, but he's hoping if the court would lift the no driving so that he may drive to work and not have.
he has two open DWIs. It's not gonna happen.
I understand.
Sorry. I
No.
mean,
I told him I would ask.
yeah,
But I
Sorry.
figured that would be.
yeah, thanks. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Hey, please.
I'm here with Plea Kirkpatrick, needs to be arraigned.
Kirkpatrick, come up,
Go around.
around. We don't want you near the DA. Good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with failure to stop and give information, which is leaving the scene of an accident without exchanging information. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, sir. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. March 3rd, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched with a failure to stop and give information call. The complainant witness stated that a vehicle was traveling at a high rate of speed, swerved into her lane, and then struck her driver's side mirror, causing $1,700 worth of damage. The vehicle then continued driving and did not stop or show ID or proof of financial responsibility before leaving. The car returned 30 minutes later, and the complainant witness stated that the defendant was the individual driving the vehicle that struck hers. The defendant stated that he was not driving the truck.
Did she identify that he was the person driving?
Yes, Your Honor.
She did identify that he was the one driving.
Yes.
Okay, what time of day or night?
So this was March 3rd at 7:18 a.m.
Got it. Okay. Does he have a license to drive? Do you mind checking?
Yeah, I'll check, Your Honor.
Mr. Kirkpatrick, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license. You must also maintain liability insurance. If you don't have insurance in your name, then you're not allowed to drive. That is the condition of your bond. If you pick up a new case, if you endanger my city, it's just not going to go well for you. I have no problems putting you in jail and making your bond high. You understand?
Yes, sir. The driver's license is valid.
Great. We will have bond conditions created for you to sign. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go.
Yes, sir.
Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with him. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. For now, we'll have you sign a reset. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box, and after that, you'll be free to go. All right. I don't think she's ready just yet, so. Oh, we're not going on the record, that's. Okay, good morning.
Hi, sir. Yes, I've got Jose Valderas,
Okay,
and I came yesterday to make sure that, that things got done and they took care of business. The restitution had been an issue for like 3 resets, but anyway, boom. Talked to him, insurance company paid everything. Now we can plead the case and dispose of it, so.
are you gonna dismiss it?
So there's an FSGI, DWI, the FSGI taken care of, from insurance, so we've agreed to a probation on one, dismiss the FSGI.
Okay,
Judge supposed to set it for a plea, but they said it was very old.
yeah, it's old, so we'll give you at the max 2 weeks, but then they gotta be here.
Yes,
Okay,
of course.
okay,
Yes.
all right, thanks.
Thank you.
Judge, from Mr. Kirkpatrick, were there any bond conditions?
Yeah,
State.
states.
All it's, you just have to do the bonds, like, on the-
Hey, Gloria, we'll turn over going.
Yes. Oh, I thought you said. You said Tilly? Yes, I don't know if they really have it. Council, please.
Hey, good morning, Sharon. Do you know what was the benefit? It says here, second paragraph was abandoned and dismissed.
Oh, on the.
What was the second paragraph? Why was it dismissed?
Judge, I have no idea. Are you talking about our?
Oh, sorry.
Or just a few minutes up?
So I'm assuming that you guys went to records and tried to look for everything.
So we asked the district clerk to do that, go through their stuff and upload everything that they have. And I have an email from them stating everything in deeds in that primary case, everything that's in there is all that they have. And it's the,
But normally, if we go down to, there's a certain division that you go to in records and they can pull archived stuff. Anyone try to do that? No?
my understanding is that when, because then, we often get old writs,
Sure.
right? And we have to get them to pull stuff. And
Is this the way that you guys do it for everything?
we email the district clerk, there's like a certain division they have. They then will upload everything they have, and oftentimes, everything they have is not uploaded. There's, new stuff that now becomes available for us. And my understanding is that they are the ones that go through the old archived things, and I can pull the email up just to see the exact wording. But I want to say she may have said, like, this is a case that, because of the passage of time, we don't have, that it's no longer available. Any documents related to the case, but I can double check. But no, I personally did not go. I can also check with the clerk who we deal with to see, is there a difference? I'm always assuming that when they say it's not available, it means it's not available anywhere, not just available, I guess, in certain areas of a warehouse. But I can double check that there's not some box that holds 1986 misdemeanor document.
Just so, one other issue that just came up, the translator is saying that because this is gonna go on the record via Zoom, he needs some time, which I was not aware of, so I apologize. Criminal court, I've never had a defendant testify via Zoom. So he's asking for some time to prepare, I guess, the client and figure out what's going on with the case. So there may
Like
be
a
an
day or
issue.
two? Like a day or two?
I think like a day or two. I'll be asking.
I don't care, whatever you want.
Right.
My only problem is, how's it fair?
Which part?
How is it fair? Everything's been destroyed. We don't know what was in the file. I mean,
So my
he
client-
did get a benefit from this.
Well, two things, just one, my client is not in control of the file retention policy, so it's not like he was like, oh, after a certain amount of time, I can bring this claim. Like, he has clean hands as far as that goes, like, it's not his fault that Harris County has destroyed the records of the conviction. And then two, I don't know if he got a benefit, Judge, I mean,
Well, clearly it says second paragraph was abandoned and dismissed.
I don't know if that's on their own, there was no attorney that did that for him or on his behalf, I can guarantee that. So I don't know if the state didn't do that on their own, which they sometimes do. I don't know if the judge didn't find that. I think now.
Do you have any case law that supports your position?
Which part, Judge? The lack of a counsel? Which is what clients are gonna testify to? Yes. If he did not voluntarily waive his. I mean, I think that's just better off. If he didn't voluntarily waive his right to an attorney, then the plea, I think, should be undone. I'll pull some cases for that, but.
Well, but it says here, by the X marks the spot. I mean,
Now that I'm
we have to
actually-
assume that they asked him, do you want to waive your lawyer? They're not going to just mark it just for,
My client's gonna say that's exactly what happened. And then two things. One, and I'll pull this case because I just saw it last month on another case. We can't assume that pleas are normally done, you've got to have it based on the record. A court can't even assume on a writ case that its own procedures are typically followed. You have to have basis in the record. So I don't think we can just give the benefit of the doubt to that court. And then my client is going to testify, if I can proffer, that that's exactly what happened. He was never said, no one said anything to him about an attorney, about getting him wonder that he had a right to one. And now that I actually look at the face of the judgment itself, again, he didn't even sign it. So I see that, there's a spot for signature of the defendant, there's a thumbprint, but there's actually no signature from my client on it at all. So there's another possible issue, but I think that,
is there a spot for him to even sign?
yeah. Yes, Judge. At the bottom of page 2, it says signature of the defendant, and I see a thumb smudge.
If I may respond briefly, in my answer, there is some case law that I got together that basically stands for the position that the destruction of documents cannot be used to the defendant's benefit. So they still have to affirmatively prove there was a defect or an error that occurred, and that the lack of documentation cannot be their way of proving that. And I understand, I believe what's gonna happen is the defendant is gonna testify to say, this is what happened, here's our proof. However, I just don't want the court to, I just wanted the court to be aware that there's case law saying lack of documentation cannot be used in their favor to prove there was an error.
I agree, but my only response about the lashes was I was trying to similarly say that any passage of time should not be held against the defendant.
And I mean, are we now only bringing this? Is he now, I mean, he's had since 1980, presumably since 1987, to bring this claim forward, and we're now waiting 40 years because,
No,
just because he got picked up on an ICE claim, and that's the only reason that we're here? I
no,
mean, if he had been let in, would we still be here?
no, because he.
No, right. I mean, my point is, we wouldn't be here if he had not been deported.
Well, yes, that's the causal chain, and that's why the court has, you have power to be able to undo this chain because it began here.
No. My point is that the only reason we're here
Mhm.
is because he picked up a felony DBI,
Right,
and that triggered the fact that he got deported.
that's correct,
Right.
Judge.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be caring to do this.
You're right. That's true. But that does not,
And you're saying that he's got clean hands.
yes, Judge, because the state chose to use this enhancement in their DWI third prosecution against them. They didn't have to use this case, or they chose to use this one. And so now his status of this 30-year-old case is being used against him. And so now it is something he's got to, we've got to deal with.
Okay, I guess pick a day. Just make sure Ramona's here. Maybe like Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. And then Friday's just gonna be way too busy with all the arraignments that we do. So maybe Monday or maybe Tuesday would be better. It's just for kind of like. And then if you want to book Luis, or do you want to book one? Can you book one for the hearing? We can book one for a hearing. That way we definitively have one and just be ready, and then tell your client to be here at 10:30, and then we'll do it at 10:30 on Tuesday. And then bring any, supporting more case law that you have. And we'll do that.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
And then I guess reach out maybe one more time, see if they have.
Yes.
I doubt it.
will.
I don't know.
And I'm also gonna look into, because I did not notice that there where it says signature defendant, but on his writ, he attaches the JNS from the 89 case out of court 2, and that isn't signed either by the defendant. So I'm gonna look into, was that not the normal procedure back then? Because there are also plea papers, we just don't have them. Where they.
Does a thumbprint suffice?
And I'm gonna look into that as well. The other
I
one
don't
doesn't
know.
even have a thumbprint. I'm gonna ask the clerk, are these the final?
And is that even a good thumbprint that you can even make, that you can even make out? That thing's like a big smudge,
Right.
Do they even have a good I mean,
Well, that's been.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not saying that, but I mean, clearly that's not.
And here's, one reason we do present argument in these cases is because if every person from 1980 that got a DWI,
Right.
there's going to be things like a smudged print and things like that. And currently, we're not trying to do anything with this JNS. Understandably, they want to get it overturned, but it would create a situation where if we just if we don't argue and put forth an argument in a position on these type cases, then can anyone come?
Well, it's the theoretical floodgate, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the problem I have is that, but for the felony DWI,
Right.
he wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be doing this.
But for this, he wouldn't have found DWI.
But
And
I mean, you
Yes.
gotta.
Yes, but Judge, also, just quick, no one's saying that the state should not be arguing this, absolutely. There's policy reasons to protect these convictions, I understand. But I think you'll agree that anyone who picks up a DWI, any defense attorney who picks up a DWI with enhancements should do the due diligence and make sure those convictions are valid. And that's.
But things are way different from 1986 that
But-
they are in today's world. So you got to compare apples and apples. So 1986 is way different from how it was.
But Judge, when he picked up the felony in 2006, closer in time, that attorney would have also said, well, let me make sure these are good underlying.
The felony DWI was in 2006.
2006, yes. That attorney should have said.
And it took this long to file the writ.
It took this long. He had no, he was put on probation, became a felon because of that case. But the federal government didn't do anything until he crossed the border, and they used an old felony, which was enhanced by old misdemeanors against him. So he was not suffering the consequences of it until the federal government decided to use that status against him. I mean, he was living with his legal permanent resident card since 2006. And so he's only been in detention since last year. So yes,
The only thing I like to be fair. I want to be fair. And that extends to both sides, It really sucks that everything is destroyed in this case. And the only thing that we really have is this, because we have no idea what happened. No earthly clue.
Well, no, Judge, there's someone that can give us a clue of what happened, and then they can tell us, he remembers distinctly, this is his
But
first
how
criminal
is it
charge.
fair? How is she gonna? How can she possibly cross-examine him in an informed and intelligent manner when everything is destroyed?
But defense attorneys cross-examine one fact witnesses about things that happened 20, 30 years ago all the time, and it's not necessarily fair, but we do it. You can test his credibility, you can test his memory. I'm sure she's gonna cross-examine him about how well he remembers these things, and you're not free to believe him or not believe him, Judge.
Okay. All
I'll give him a
right. See
date.
you Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
You say that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Tuesday,
think-
Tuesday, 10:30. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Hey. Is that case on the dock?
Yes, Judge.
Page is it?
Top of 5. I just wanted to make sure Ramona was in here for that right there.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
And then where did she go?
Yeah.
Miss Thomas didn't show up today. Huh? Hey, Debbie, come in the jury box, homeboy. Ready?
Morning, Judge.
Hey,
How are you?
what's up?
Approaching on Mr. Garcia. So when we have been resetting, pending looking for a job, he's still having, trouble finding the job. I think it's the record and the pending charge. So basically no job yet.
Do you have proof that he's actually searched?
Yes, he's showed me a lot of screenshots of places that he's applying, both times that we've been here for this.
How many times is he applying?
First time was like. Second time was like 28.
So it's still, he's being
He's
diligent.
applying, he's had interviews, and then it kind of comes down to like, well, I have a pending charge. He's asked me if he could work in my office, he's asked me if he could work in the court.
Is he here?
He's,
Mr. Garcia, come up. How goes the job search?
So. Been
And it's only 2 cases. Imagine if you have a laundry list of cases. How difficult does it get just to get a job? This life is about one thing. What's this life about? Money, right? If you have a lot of money, this life is so very great. If you have no money, this life sucks. And you now know. I want you to keep searching for a job
Oh.
and don't be using. You understand?
yes, sir.
Okay, we'll give you a normal reset, but I still want to see diligence, you know?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right,
Thank you,
all
Judge.
right, good luck. One second. Okay. Tírame un poco. Let me see. Tírame un poco.
22nd.
Roxanne, can you tell me the results of this gentleman, please?
All right. Council will reset.
Please.
I give you a call number, this is on docket today, we already gave them on conditions, but.
Give it to me.
26-08768.
Okay. Oh, yeah, just no driving without a license and insurance.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you.
Sir, thank you.
Hey, good morning.
Did they make a decision?
Not yet, they're still looking at it, but I am gonna move on another.
Hey, can you come back in? Yeah, please. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, do you need something else?
Yes, Judge.
Tell me.
Jamie? I'm gonna give Jamie.
Hey, does Gia need a translator?
Yeah, but she doesn't.
No, Luis is here. Luis, I'm waiting for someone to come in and then we're gonna talk.
You're talking about Mr. Oscar?
Yeah,
Mr. Barrientos case?
no, a different one. Okay, tell me.
Judge, I'm here on Mr. Graves, he's in, he's in the office.
Okay,
Yeah, so Mr. Graves was supposed to be picked up no later than yesterday, and we reset for today for pickup. However, the transport agency, unbeknownst to us, was not able to pick up because at some point it's understood that he was supposed to be diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis. And so,
what do you mean supposed to?
because this is coming from the demand jurisdiction, I have not had the time to confirm with the jail. I looked inside our database and I haven't seen such a diagnosis. And we just.
And they're coming us on the day that they're due to pick up?
So so they have been here at some point. They never did tell, the transport company did not inform the demand jurisdiction, so we had no way of knowing this. And again,
Why does he get to pay for it? Why does he have to pay for it by sitting in jail any more than he needs to?
Well, if the transport company, I believe them, they came and they were unable to pick up
Who
because.
gets the benefit of the doubt when someone's in jail?
And so, and that's the thing, I was hoping that we could.
Not you.
Of course, of course. was hoping we could get a carryover to verify this information, Your Honor, because.
Regardless, even if I let you carry it over tomorrow, perhaps even the next day, there's no way they're gonna get here within a day or two to pick them up.
And so that's the next thing, because of the multiple sclerosis, he can't do the ground transportation, which was originally ordered. And so now they're scheduling light transportation.
There's no way they're gonna make it within a day or two to come get them. And it's a failure to pay child support. I'm not gonna hold them any longer for that. If it was a capital case, but it's a failure to pay child support, no. And they come in here the day when he's due to pick up?
Yes, sir.
Nope. I'm gonna give him a PR bond.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yeah. You, up here. You, please. Okay, I need to tell you. Over and over and over. At what point does it stop? I guess you don't get it. First, we have a reckless driving. Then you pick up a gun case. Then I tell you to drug test, you fail to go. And I tell you, look, buddy, you have to go, otherwise there's a consequence. And yet you fail to go again. Guess what happens now? You go to jail. Goes with you? Deputy Williams. On Thomas, 5,001. She's a no-show. She's a lot today, right? Yes. Yeah. Or no, 5,002. Yeah. And I'll do a bad edit here. Sorry.
Yes.
David, this is Jeff Hoffman, fine. Can you tell Mr. Scipio that he can let his client go? Precision the rating, presume, but we don't need them, so he can go. Or 5. Yeah, he's in the waiting room and we don't need him because we had it. Just public.
Yes.
Working on application, just so that. Okay, those are still next week. Doesn't take three of them.
So about post-its today. You said
There's that one,
That's great. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm is yeah. Good job.
She is the science fit.
Good job.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, the rough, yeah, check out the rough.
Yeah, so I think that's probably maybe make it on. Imagine studying in.
Yeah.
As long as you're. Your sense of, but it's actually not.
Yeah, this email is.
Trevino?
Jason's here. We had.
He's still involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, my brother. Yeah, it's all bad. It's all.
Yeah.
Jeffrey?
What's your father? Yeah. No, good question. Do you know what? I tried to do my work on stuff, but I didn't.
Yeah. He's on time. I have a lot of places to as in, it felt. Sure.
Hey. Sorry to keep you waiting. You ready? Hey, what's the word, Thunderbird?
I'm here on Mr. Ramos, Ramos.
Okay.
That DWI case, client's been in ICE custody, so
Yes.
they about it, they made a time served document, so.
Do you want me to bench? Is he in ICE custody now?
He is in ICE.
Do you want me to bench warrant him so we
Yes.
can take care of it?
Great, yes. that'd be
Okay,
great.
we can do that.
They'll bring up, but yeah.
Because that way, at least if he's still there, we can try to get him back. We can try to take care of it. That way he's not.
There is an offer already, Yeah, I would.
And then, you know, what we can do is as soon as you get him back, or hopefully, because I don't know for sure,
Right,
just get a immigration lawyer lined up with the Mac ready to go.
definitely.
That way, as soon as he gets here, we can have him advised and then, okay.
Right.
Hi, Mr. Valen, you ready?
Racinos.
Okay,
This is a
is this the?
MRP. plus a
Yeah,
PSA.
yeah.
Judge, it looks like you only have 9 and 7 days. He's been in jail for 145 days, just so the court knows, on the felony. Have to do whatever anyone tells me to do. But
I unsat termed him because there's just no, but. What was the last name again? Racinos?
and he's not here today. His felony is the same day, so I will just do whatever anyone tells me.
Sure, I mean, what are they, is there a global offer?
So not based on my understanding, Judge, and I'm not the one signed to it, the prosecutor signed to it is offering a probation on the DWI.
And he's been wanting to take that forever. I know there's you just keep getting reset. He wants that. I would run up there and help him myself. I might as well just do that.
You mean a probation upstairs?
Upstairs, and then-
He wants to do a probation on the felony case or this one?
He has a 3-year deferred offer on felony. He wants to do that and has wanted to do that forever. There's just some beef with. No, but hey, where are you, attorney? Just get a reset.
Come on, man.
I know. So I can run up and talk to him.
Don't. It's.
I know it puts us in just like a. That's why I just say I'll do whatever I'm told to do.
It's out of the same transaction, right?
The DWI second case.
Why don't we set it for trial? That way we can make them work their butts, you know, because otherwise, I mean, it's out of the same transaction. Are they really gonna make this go?
And if we go to trial, and we're giving him credit for what he's been in, we're at 435 days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Set it, just set it,
That'd be good.
set it, whatever day you want, just sooner rather than later. I mean,
The update I got as of 11 is they're obviously doing the discussion on the deferred, but we are reading through our DWI, which is the probation officer that Barbara was talking about.
oh, do you want to do the probation then?
My couch is not here for me to.
Well, no, but I can set it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
oh, yeah.
Or no, Friday, because I'm not here tomorrow.
I will be here Friday. We can look at it.
Done.
Perfect. And then I'm.
Okay, yeah, Monday.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Let's come in.
Let's hook them. And then we'll do it all together. Philip,
Good morning, Judge. Can you hear me?
Hey,
Did I unmute myself yet? How are you, Judge? Am I on mute? Nope. Perfect. I'm not.
I got you, yeah.
Good to see you. Love that jacket. What is that? Floral print?
Thanks. I don't, Plea, floral.
That's great.
Thanks. Hey, Guerrero, are we done?
We're waiting. I've submitted everything. The last
Guerrero.
information I have is that Cynthia emailed Chief on February 27th asking for a decision about our application for PTI. I got an email automated back this morning when I followed up that John's out today. So I don't know if do we have a visiting chief that might be able to make the call?
Nothing
Or
yet.
has John maybe made the call and put a note in the office, in the notes?
An email was sent to chief. That was February 27th. I don't have any update as to the.
So let's do this. Let's set it to Monday. If no decision Monday, then I'm gonna email them myself and figure out what the hell's going on.
Perfect. May my client's appearance be waived? And may I
Yeah, it'll be
appear present?
waived. Has he done a TRAS yet, Phil, or no?
I don't want to lie to you. I'm not sure.
So Guerrero, page 9. So
No.
he has not done one yet. So if he's accepted, he needs to be here to do it. If not, and there's still no decision, it'll be waived.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, man. Have fun.
See you Monday. Bye.
See you then.
Morning,
Taylor.
Judge, how are you?
What's up, bud?
Doing good. I missed your Galvin. It's a BPR.
Okay, let me just sign this real quick. Kirkpatrick, come up. We'll have you sign your conditions. We'll send you on your way. Up here to the clerks. Okay, Taylor, what was the last name?
Galvin. Name is Galvin.
He's not a docket judge, I have a copy. But this is the one that you wanted to send on Friday, I couldn't be there Friday, so we pushed it out until today. So
God, okay, what's the cost number?
2599865. This is a BPR judge. It tells you it's online.
Come up, Mr. Galvan. What is the one thing you were ordered not to do?
Judge, I've had conversations with my client. He is a heavy smoker. He's been smoking, since he was underage. He said the last time he did smoke was, the day that he got picked up, Judge. I don't know if we're able to see the specific levels from this test to when we got tested initially. It should show a decrease. I've had conversations with him. I let him know honesty.
It's been 65, or hold on, let me see. The bond conditions were placed on 1/9. We told you not to use on 1/9. So there's 30. There's 60. It's been 62 days. 60 days.
And I explained to him, and I told him, hey, look, we need to be honest today. Honesty is the best policy. He is very adamant that the last time he smoked was the first day that he showed up to work. I wanted to see if we can get some type of drug testing on the testing levels. I see it on this, but I don't know.
He was tested today, right?
No, it was tested on the 4th. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll send him now, but if he's testing positive, then he's still using.
The point I'm trying to make in that to see if we have the drug testing from when he initially tested.
I don't care about all that. I care about now. You're supposed to be negative now, not. Then it should be negative.
I'm being honest with you.
Everybody's being honest with me here. You know what I mean? Everybody sells me the sun, the moon, stars, snake oil. That's what they do. That's the line of business we're in. This is a court. We work on proof, not on gospel spoken word. Your words mean nothing to me. Actions speak louder than words. You're on bond for a case we ordered you not to use. You're either dirty or you're clean. It's black or it's white. There's no gray. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to send him now, and we can roll to tomorrow because it's late now. But if you put anything in your body, you better know damn well what it is. Because if it's going to cause you go dirty, it's going to cause you go to jail.
Judge, I will say he's working 10 jobs. This is his first charge after he's 20 years old. I have told him the same stuff. I have said, hey, look, let's go and be as honest as you can. Did you smoke? Did you not smoke? I mean,
he's saying no. So I'm going to test him, and I'm hoping that it's negative. Well, let's see. I don't know. Maybe it will be.
Just got tested on the 4th. Can we at least?
I have tested people where they've tested positive on Wednesday, then I test them on Thursday, and then they come out negative. Because believe it, there are false positives that happen, and I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. I mean, if it's I hope it's negative. I don't want to put you in jail, but if I don't, then I'm telling you it's okay for you to continue to do what you're doing, and it is not. Bond conditions are there for a reason. For you, no, I don't care. It goes in one ear, it goes out the other. It's black or it's white. You either do or you don't. There are no mistakes in this life. There are choices. You either make a good choice or you make a boneheaded one. And you know what you put in your body could cause you to go to jail. You know this. I've told you 15 times. Sit. We'll send you for a test now. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm hoping and I'm crossing every damn foot toe I have that it's negative. Only you know. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Judge.
Please. Counsel, you ready? Come on.
I'm going all seven.
Is this from yesterday?
It is.
Deputy Williams, did you find someone?
Yes,
Do you mind bringing her out, please?
Delora. I'm the father's actually here today.
Wonderful.
He had an emergency and has to leave right now. So I know I just
Look,
telephoned.
I
He
don't,
was here.
if you've got a place for her to stay, great. He's willing to take her.
Yes,
Then I'll give her a PR bond,
okay,
but I'm only doing it once
I understand.
and she'll be advised that it's not a revolving door. So. Oh, you made it. Wonderful. Good job. I'm happy that you did, because I didn't want to have to revoke. Good job. I'm glad that you did. Great. She did well, huh?
Well, we did the reset for today, so she might be in the one.
Oh, I would say.
Yeah, but.
We'll do whatever the original date was before. Let me call Lori. Hey, Miss Thomas made it. She signed the mower. No, she did. No, she did. I'm telling you. So can I give you the original date that you had before? You want that? You remember what I want? Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll just give it to you, whatever the original. Okay? Okay. How's jail? When you don't appear, this is what happens. We don't ask much from you. You have to show up and you have to stay in contact with your lawyer. And when you fail to do it, you end up in orange. It's not a revolving door. Do you understand? I will give you one more chance. However, you will get a GPS monitor on your ankle so I know where you are. And I'm telling you, if you take off on us again, you know now your bond would literally $100 to get you out, and no one's even ready to put in $100 to get you out of jail. So you know if you go to jail, you are there to stay. Do you understand? No drugs, no alcohol. You will be tested. If you fail to appear for the drug testing, what happens?
You're gonna go back in here.
Very good. Like I said, all we want you to do is stay in contact with Mr. Henry. He will tell you when you have to come back to court. Do not pick up any new cases and don't use. And no engaging in the like behavior which got you here in the first place. You understand? Okay, good luck to you. Thank you, Mr. Henry.
Thank you.
Hi. Good morning.
I'm here on the docket first for Avery, last name.
What's the last name?
Last name is Avery.
Avery.
Very old case. The court will set it for trial, but we just got a PTI offer 3 online classes.
Okay.
We can set it or we can just.
No. I mean, if you got a PTI offer, is the person here now?
Yes.
Do you mind bringing them up?
No, he's not like that. He said no.
Avery.
Oh, he might have got to that.
So how long do you want? Reasonable. What is it?
2 weeks.
Fine.
Okay.
But that's it. If it's not done, I'm gonna bring him back so much, he's gonna think coming here is a career, day after day.
And the only other thing about court is I want to ask her mom if in case that Mr. Damien sent it out and I'm waiting. but I'm.
Okay.
He says he's waiting for the NCIC report, but it's taking a lot.
This on who, what's the last name?
And the last name, the person is Colby Armstrong. And it all came from New Orleans to speak here. His girlfriend is newly pregnant, very long.
Reckless operation of a vehicle. Okay. I guess let's wait maybe 15 minutes and then I'll reach out and we'll see.
Okay.
Mr. Avery, come on up. You know, considering you've been gone for as long as you have, you are extremely lucky to get the offer that you have for them to dismiss this case against you. 3 classes and then this case will get dismissed. You have 2 weeks to get it done. If you don't have it done in 2 weeks, I'm going to roll you day for day until you get it done. If you don't get it done, you're going to come Wednesday, then you will come Thursday, then you will come Friday, then you will come Saturday. Do you understand? Okay, see you in 2 weeks. Mr. Fernandez, you ready?
Good morning, Ron.
Hi, good morning.
This is an off-document request, Your Honor. My client is set for Friday or Raymond to solve that member case. I want to expect to move it to tomorrow. So I'm not gonna give it a.
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay,
Can you zoom in Friday?
I'll be traveling. So I don't want to be driving and.
I mean, do you have the case number?
Yes, Judge.
What is it?
It is 2609-348.
Well, that's a high bond.
I think it was a high PR bond.
So I'm gonna it looks like probable cause has already been found.
Right.
Yeah, so what I would do for now, because I'm still gonna do it, but I'm gonna no dope, no alcohol, random testing,
Thomas?
and then no contact for now.
Well, that's why I wanted to be involved because the complaint witness reached out to me. And I wanted to see, if she wanted to bring and provide me testimony before, because they share children together. And that's why, that's also, that's why I wanted to do it via Zoom, even though I can't, I wouldn't do it via Zoom, because I wanted to be present when she finds me.
Well, you are I mean, you are in Zoom.
I can't stand Zoom. But I'm just looking at the screen, feel like I'm not participating, but advocating for my client. Can we do it Monday?
What do you think?
Not opposed, Judge. In the meantime, we haven't spoken.
I mean, I don't know. There's not even an order for protection that's been entered.
I thought there was a MOAB in place
It's not been signed
by a judge or
by him.
No, he's been compliant.
See, it says here that he's not to have contact with this person, so I hope he's not having contact with
He's
her.
not.
Okay, I'll roll you till Monday, that's fine.
Thank you, Ron.
Just let him know
I'll let
that
him know.
he's gotta be here Monday. Just be aware that no contact order, because if not, then he's gonna pick up a new case.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah, just let
Appreciate it.
Victoria know, for sure. Allison,
Yes, I'm here.
hey, dude.
Good morning.
Morning, what's up?
Well, so this case was supposed to be dismissed as as part of the felony deal.
Is it on docket today or no?
It is John Ball.
Ball, you wanna check that out?
Yes, Judge.
Sure.
So I just, I emailed the felony prosecutor last night and then I emailed her again just now saying, hey, I thought this was gonna be dismissed.
It's sorry, maybe a lot of times they're supposed to get it, they're supposed to dismiss it, I don't know. And they don't.
Yeah, I think it was just the felony DA just didn't dismiss it.
I do have no felony about dismissing for felony punishment, yes, but I think following the house, we got to it.
He's in jail. Got to get to it today.
Yeah,
He's in jail. I mean, it's a matter of him getting out.
I will, but
Oh, wait.
Or, you know, let's do this. Can you reach out to Bernadette right now?
yes,
I don't want him to sit and wait.
yes. Absolutely.
Judge, he's not dry sitting, as they say. He has a few couple more weeks to do.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have a note from felon that we're about dismissing for felony punishment. It's again.
Got it. Okay, I was concerned that he's being held. Okay. So
I
what do you
really
want me-
appreciate that. Thank you for being so
Well,
concerned.
of course. Do you want me to roll to tomorrow? Or do you want to wait till later today? Allison, you tell me.
Oh, it doesn't matter. If you want to roll it to tomorrow, that's fine, but it
Okay.
should be dismissed by
Can you
then.
just, that gives you a little bit more time. Just make sure that they, yeah, please. Okay. All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Thanks. Have fun.
Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Where did Lindsay go? Lindsay, do you want to bring out? Do you mind bringing out? What was the last name?
Armstrong?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I'm moving it. What?
Miss Harris, do you have to leave anytime soon?
Thank you so much.
Do you have to leave anytime soon or what? What time? Do you have to leave anytime soon? Yeah. Absolutely. Let me talk to this last person here and then we'll do it. Yeah. Hey, Ellie's not here tomorrow. Neither is Alex. You in Mexico. Oh, I haven't. I'll reach out after that. Kind of grabbed you. You're not ready.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, James. You're the best. You said mom's here? Mom and girlfriends. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Armstrong.
Good morning.
Shh. Mr. Armstrong, you were wanted out of the state of Louisiana, specifically for reckless operation of a vehicle out of Orleans Parish. Your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I've never met you before. I don't know anything about you. My two primary concerns are, number one, if we give you a bond, are you going to go back? Number one. Number two, if you do get out, are you going to leave a wake of destruction on your way back if you go back? I know that you're going to tell me no. Everybody tells me it's they're little bunnies jumping in the woods. Everybody tells me it's gumdrops and rainbows, and your paper tells me who you are. Do you have prior criminal history? Do you have a laundry list of priors? Because paper really tells me who you are. I know what you're going to say. Everybody says it. They are going to say what we want to hear. I get it. I would too. But that tells me who you really are. Do you understand? Tell me about it. Do you have anything?
Sir,
Do you have anything?
No, honestly, nothing drastic at all. So we're not opposed to the bond. I was advised 10K, but there is no criminal history. The offense is stemming from reckless operation of the vehicle. We understand. Yeah, and so, yeah, and the reason why it was advised to be heightened to 10K is because someone was hurt, but it was an ATV and it seemed to have just been like a leisure activity on a public road. And so that's.
Well, and the reality is, he's gonna have to deal with that when he gets back.
Yes, sir.
Right? This is just, you understand, you are old enough to know that actions have consequences. I'm gonna set you a bond today, and we expect you, and we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself into Louisiana. If you fail to do that, you are a big boy, you know that there are consequences, and the consequence will be that I'm going to revoke this bond. I will set it at 0 because I don't have to give you a bond, and I'm not going to do this again. You have one opportunity to make the right decision, and don't wait till the last minute, because I don't care if aliens abduct you. I don't care if you got a flat tire, a tree hits your car, Bambi hits you. I don't care. You have one opportunity to do the right thing. You have to go turn yourself in. Once you do that, at that point, this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. If you decide to take off, I issue a warrant that it's going to be a nationwide warrant. It don't matter where you get picked up. You're going to be sitting in custody for a long time, waiting to get extradited back here to Houston. Do you understand?
Yes,
It's not a capital case, so we're not out for blood. We just want to make sure that the right thing happens. So what's an appropriate bond, do you think?
I think 10K is a little high. but-
I agree with you. That's nuts.
I would ask for 1,000.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yes.
Okay. You know, the other thing that you have to understand is that because you're a fugitive from justice, you are an inherent flight risk. So the usual and customary 10% that would normally apply to anybody who gets arrested, it's probably not going to apply to you. You will have to probably pay most, if not all of it, just because people don't want to take that type of risk in the hopes that you go back to Louisiana. I'll set your bond at $1,000. That is a low bond for this type of case. I'm telling you now, you have one opportunity to do the wrong thing. Do you understand, Mr. Armstrong?
No.
I'm not going to play this game with you again. Well, just, it's not hard to do the right thing. Be nice. Life rewards you when you're, you know what I mean?
Thank you
Okay.
very much, Norm.
All right. Good luck. Thanks. Did he waive? Do you know, did he waive already or no? Okay.
He has to, sign.
We have to do a waiver withdrawal so I can set the bond. Yeah, it's just a matter of him printing it out, you signing it, I'll grant it, and then we'll set the bond.
Thank you very much.
Oh, on Graves, I guess just do 5,000. We're good now, yeah. Guys, what do you think?
Amazing.
Good times, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's never been a better time to be a lawyer because you make a buttload of money, go home in half the day. You know, you make, well, how much you look like, right? I mean, you can be lazy in this life, or you can work hard, be smart. This life is like, as you heard me say, this life's about one thing. This. If you got money, it's like fantastic.
Everyone sees.
Everyone sees. You go nice places, find nice food, get nice houses, you know, not everything's about money, but the majority of this life revolves around money. And the more knowledge you have, the more smarts you have, the more schooling you have, it's commensurate with the kind of job and the kind of income that you're going to make in this life. We want you to succeed. We want you to be the best person that you can be. And it all starts right here, you know? It is really hard being a minority in today's society. You are already, it's just really difficult. You have a harder life, and you have to rise above. You have to be smarter, you have to work harder, and it all starts with the education. If I can do it, I'm not serious. If I can do it, what I have to rise. I always want to work hard. Always want to be the best at everything I can be. And I will be the worst. I'm going to be the last, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to get what I want. And it's not sure if the hard. If you're going to be this stuff. The people that you see here coming here, you want them to do the best, because sometimes they just don't get it. You try to pressure them, hey man, what are you doing? Are you working? Are you going to school? Are you doing nothing? Are you just smoking weed all day? No. We want you to change. And we hope that now, us getting involved, we can kind of push you, you know. When I was 18, 17, I was held on just duties. I mean, I was right? But luckily, I had someone in my life that was like, okay, man, you're here long. Get back in line, come on. And, you know, you get older, you get smarter, you get mature, you make the right decisions, you fight the right person, knowing when to tuck your tail in and say, look, I'm sorry, I'm stuck. That's a big maturity. But if you stay in school, you go far. Anyone to be just.
I wanted to ask what you're interested in.
I like doing this kind of work. I like going. This is different because you're always on hold every day. You're in trial all the time. You deal with defendants, you deal with lawyers, you deal with prosecutors. And a lot of this life is the type of relationships that you have. So you build a rapport, you build a relationship with people. I used to be a defense lawyer, and there would be times when my client would be dead to rights. They're so guilty, it's just beyond guilt, right? But because of the relationship I had, I was always nice. I killed everyone with kindness, and I would get a case dismissed just because of the relationship I had with someone. And I like to talk. I like to meet people. I like to discover new things. And this is not very good. And I like money. I like to go on vacation. I like to, you know. This life is great if you do it the right way. You know, if you do it the wrong way, and just, you know, because there's always going to be someone in your life that's going to try to bring you down, that's going to try to, you know, get your. Gotta be smarter. You gotta be. Don't let peer pressure get to you. You know? It's really important. Anyone?
What's the part of the elderly?
Where it's about dealing with people. Because there are some people that are just so negative, so argumentative. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter whether they're winning, whether they're losing, arguing the same. Get really, not only feel pressure, right? There are people who will say for them, push my butt. You ain't miss. And Ryan, come on, just like poking in the forehead. You gotta be smarter. You gotta recognize, all right, take a step back. Because I know that they're trying to get into the hand, but that's really difficult. Knowing when you just, all right, you take a step back and maybe take a deep breath, because I know that they're a little just everyone is trying to take a shortcut, trying to do things easy way, taking advantage. You gotta know what's happening. Rise above it and know, no one call it wrong. Anyone else?
Yeah, I watched it a lot. So in the strip, it's
Okay, speak a little louder, because I don't think anybody heard.
I was asking if you hear like explain that we're not middle school versus and always continue very different.
Okay, so this here is the jury, the well, right? When we have jurors come in where we're gonna do a trial, they're sitting exactly where you're sitting. The prosecution sits right here. They're always closest to the jury. The defense will sit here. When we have a trial, we'll have defense lawyers come up and they'll talk to the jurors. And then also the states, the prosecutors will also talk to the jurors. We whittle down the jury pool, pick a jury, and then in trial, they will all sit over here. So we'll have 6 people that sit over here. And then we have witnesses that will come up to where the microphone is. And that's where they'll testify. There's a microphone and then the seat right in front of where it is, where the court sits. They'll sit there and transcribe every single word that gets said, so that there's a record of it. And then I'll just sit up there. We've got the clerks right here. And let me introduce you to the players too. So, we've got the bailiffs that sit here. They're the ones that will help me. This is Deputy Williams. Sorry, Deputy Becerra here. So they will help me if there's a crisis, if there's a defendant that I haven't put in jail, if there's one I gotta bring out. They're my go-to to keep security in this court, to make sure that it's at all times secure. And believe it or not, and it can get dangerous. I mean, you can get people who will pull a gun, who will have drugs on themselves. It gets kind of crazy. Right in the middle there, that is Victoria. She's our court coordinator. She schedules all the cases to make sure that we don't have too many cases on one day or cases on the other. And when we set the trial, and we don't have it. So she's the one who manages the docket. That's a very important job. Next to her, that's Victoria. She is our probation officer. So whenever we put someone on probation, or when someone gets their probation revoked, when we have to do a status to see how they're doing, she's my right-hand person that lets me know if, let's say someone's on probation out in the field and they're messing up, they take them in the case. Well, she'll come up to me and tell me, hey, look, this is what's going on with this person. Have them issue a warrant, or maybe we should extend them, and we kind of discuss on how we do it. Prosecutors, defense lawyers, and up there, the clerks. The clerks are the people who take the document, stamp it, swear people in for pleas. Those are the basic players.
I have another question, and my question is, how do you feel, I'm still also at it as a stubbornness of you trying to like correct their behavior? How does that like affect you, even though you try to correct them, like accepting the right path?
It's frustrating. It's extremely, I mean, imagine you had a kid, right? I'm just saying, you don't have to, but imagine you have a kid, right? You tell the kid, look, don't do X, and we'll do X. Come on, buddy, please don't do it. Tell them a second. You tell them about third. And you tell them about fourth. At some point, we just get really sick and tired of saying, unfortunately. We, when we have people who are a danger to the public and they continue to do the same thing, that's why we have our jails. Now, you saw me with the last person, right? A fourth time, over and over, they're violating conditions, over. So at some point, we have to say, look, we're just not going to continue to baby. This is the result of your conduct. You know what you're doing. No one's forcing you to do this. You choose to do it, and there's a consequence to every action. Luckily here, we don't deal with felonies. This is a misdemeanor court. So there's 2 types of charges in Texas. There's felonies and misdemeanors. The difference between both are how much time you're facing. If you're facing a year or more, that's a felony, and a year or less, those are misdemeanors. Here in this court here, which is one of 16, we do just misdemeanors. So assaults, DWIs, trespasses. So one charge is up to 6 months in jail, and the other charge is up to a year in jail. Those are the 2 types of cases. The other types of misdemeanors are traffic. See, where you're only facing a fine. That's in love or and municipal or traffic. So.
Do you ever feel uncomfortable after that?
All the time. I question it all the time. All the time. And there will be times when like at 3:59, I'm like, you know what, I think I should have done that. And I will reach out to them and I'll say, look, let's not do what we did, and all the time, because I don't want to.
So sometimes people go back and forth.
Absolutely. Nothing is set in stone. Anything can be changed, anything can be done. At a certain point, at some point, people go home, at 5 o'clock, people go home. At that point, if I've made a mistake, I can still correct it, but it's really hard to. And it'll take a while, because then we have people to jail. So I try a lot. I'm not unless it's a last resort where I really always follow over and over. Or if they have picked up a really, like a murder case, something like this, where that happens, where we'll have someone out. We had someone out a while ago, they were on bond in this court for a lack of care of weapon they had done, and then picked up a murder case. At some point, you just continue to. Your actions become your own at some point. You can't hide behind, I've got a mental illness, or I've got something like that, and depending on, there's always a situation. This is a great job, and I would 100% encourage you guys to become a lawyer. It's really, really hard. It's not easy, but if it was easy, everybody would do it. And that's why it's an exclusive club where you study your book, right? That's a hard test, but when you do it, so much is available to you. And when you go to law school, even if you don't become a lawyer, the amount of information that you learn in law school, no one can take you for a ride because of all the information that you learn. It's everything. It's really, I'll give you an example. There's this one area of the law that's called adverse possession, so property law, where let's say you have a piece of property in the hill country. You live in Houston, you never go there. Someone gave it to you 20 years ago, you never go there. Well, if someone else makes use of that land for a certain amount of time, they can take it away from you. It's called, there's a lot of parts to it, moving parts to it, but that's it. When I was law school, I learned about it. Oh, Lord, that's insane. That's so things of this nature that you kind of learn that you wouldn't normally just know. No. You have to, you gotta work your way up. You can't, there's just no going to law school first. You guys in high school, right? Okay, so you graduate from high school, you have to go to college. Whether you start at HCC, whether you start at, the T or H, wherever you may go, first you have to go to college to get your college degree. Once you get your college degree, that's when you take what's called the LSAT. That is the entrance exam to get into law school. Depending on how well you do on that exam, and depending on how well your GPA is in school, both of those will combine to make a score, and that will determine where you can if you go to law school. So I'm telling you, I started at community college. I went to HCC. I did my first 2 years at HCC, and then I went to UH. I'm a chef. I love to cook. That's what I like to do. So I went to chef school, believe it or not. And I was working on the industry for like 2 years, and it sucked. It was awful. I was working 60 hours a week, sun up to sundown. My general manager beat the hell out of me in where I was working. I said, you know what? I'm going to law school. And here we are, So I'm telling you, anyone can do it. It just, do you have the drive? It's not about smarts, it's about, do you have the drive to do it? Some people do, some people don't. But if you do, it pays the bills. No better job in the world. I'm gonna go home in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna go play Xbox.
Just want to take a quick picture before we leave. Sure. Take a picture.
Oh, there?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. Judge, you're gonna get on it. You're gonna have some of the students come around you, and the rest will be in front of them. Judge, so, would you reference to, was it adversary, what you said, what it's called? That you learn when somebody is, we call it squatting here, when somebody.
Oh, adverse possession.
Adverse. Is that the same thing, like a squatter takes over your property?
Could be, yeah, but there's a lot of rules.
Okay, got it. So the judges invited some of you on to come up with a picture.
Here, let me turn this off.
Go ahead, only if you can get up there, so.
Is there enough for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, I have some candy here. I don't know if there's enough for that. Take one piece up for me. Yes, come on. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay,
You want me to sit down? Yeah, go around.
Wait, can we get a solo shot?
Okay, we'll try to get you if you want to stay there. Just let me know. We can't do it. Okay, you all ready? Say 1, 2, 3. Judge Fletcher is the bomb.
The bomb. The bomb.
Say it again.
The bomb.
Stay there. Some of you, like I said, in statute.
He's happy, Judge.
So I've got to make sure I can snap all of you if I can.
How many days credit did you have?
But that was on,
Year, right?
but that's not on the criminal history. That one's new.
Over there in the back, can you stand on your toes?
Here.
No, to the left of you. There, yeah, you in the white shirt.
Oh, no, you're good. Sorry.
You're good. I guess there. All right, perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay, so Judge has some candy for y'all that.
Yeah, we got. I love seeing your videos on YouTube. And it's like.
Yeah, come back. Hey, I got.
For the ones you guys on.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for coming. Hey, you guys are always welcome.
Yeah, we see your videos on TikTok.
If you guys ever want to come back, it's open. You guys can come hang out if you want to learn. Just, we're happy to have you anytime. No, you can just come in, I guess, yeah, let her know and then just guys come in.
So
It's open, whenever you guys want.
They come back, most of them.
Yeah, well, until we're open.
Well,
Yeah, pass it over there.
Come back like
Marcella.
early May.
Seniors have that.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, if you guys have questions for prosecutors.
I wanted to ask what anybody else did that.
Oh, yeah.
Criminal justice.
That's what we
What's
the difference between criminal justice lead and?
Oh, no, PA is a Bachelor of Arts versus a Bachelor of Science, and it depends on the classes. Whether you take more science classes, then you'll get a BS versus the PA, which is a Bachelor of Arts.
So
where you get more,
like psychology.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. Would poli-sci be good too?
Yeah, oh, yeah, but that's a great name too.
Right.
I just went out the picture.
Yes.
Me three.
Oh, wait.
Miss Jazz?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You can call to run. Okay, Luke, that's all this one. Watch these. Wait, I did this. I'll take.
Y'all gonna finish, I'm praying to the other people. You have anything, y'all come back this way.
That's good. You're right. Judge, take a picture when I graduated seniors. Go up there and pick it up. Go there. All my graduating seniors.
Senior. That's awesome.
That is so nice. What a great graduation picture. Smile for the camera.
Yeah, smile.
Happy.
Yeah, you're not going to jail.
All right, y'all good?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Always happy to do it.
Oh, thank you so much, Judge. You came to the rescue. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Judge Fletcher was on TikTok?
No. She's lying.
Your Honor, thank you. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Happy to have you guys. Stop by anytime.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Judge. I will see you. Remember our house.
I hope. I hope.
In a good way.
He's yes.
Hey, you want to go to the list? Who?
Just on.
No, not a PR. No,
Okay,
it's,
yeah.
no, it's $1,000 bond.
Yeah.
Hi, Harold. I am. What's up? Have a piece of candy. You never know. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
There's like 50 minutes or so for a drug test, he's negative.
Great. We'll just give you normal what I said.
Thank you.
Okay, for sure. Who's the Plea? Who's the lawyer? Mr. Okpara, you got a plea? You ready? On Gonzalez, right? Is he in jail or on bond? Hey, did you file the plea paperwork on Gonzalez?
Yes, on Gonzalez. I did on Lopez. Yes, Marcos Lopez Gonzalez.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Kelly. Oh, Kelly. Hey, Kelly Benavides was here.
Yeah.
But she has, bottom of 7, 191 days old.
Okay.
The defendant is here.
What is
The defendant what?
Is here.
Oh, Kelly, you're here.
Yes,
Kelly,
Judge. Yes, sir.
tell me about Escobar.
Can you? What's that?
Did you guys submit the paperwork for the PTI?
Yes, and I have to appeal the mitigation packet, so I'm still working on it. They denied it. I'm talking with Caitlin Augusto about trying to appeal it.
Okay, I'll give you a week, okay?
Sounds good, Judge.
17th to the 19th, or give her 2 weeks. It's fine. I'm giving you 2 weeks, but you got to be done, all right?
March 24th to the 26th.
Judge.
24th to the 26th.
I'll
What day?
The 24th, Judge.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, dude.
Did you hear me? The 24th. Thank you.
Yeah, we got you.
Thank you.
Have fun.
I'm gonna be able to help you guys on that web pages, but at another date.
But if what?
On another date though.
Oh, that's not a good date?
No, yeah, it's perfect. Just not like, oh, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
got my
I don't
own
care.
stuff. I gotta get a little background.
It's not a big deal. Whatever you need. I don't. Easy going, man.
They normally they didn't help here.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, 10:30.
Just as long as I keep that turning my card, I can give you a background.
We'll put in an order, and I don't know if that'll help.
Yeah.
So that make sure you get paid
No,
or whatever.
paid regardless, but, and I'll be here, I'm not gonna be out. Just, you know. Already done.
All right, there you go. You're free to go. Vas más conmigo, pues, aquí.
It just came back from Jersey, just, for a couple of weeks, you know.
Oh.
Man. The East Coast gets such a bad rap, it's pretty so nice.
It's so damn cold.
Yeah, it was.
And it's snowing, it's always raining and like.
But everybody's so nice.
Oh, are they?
That jazz that we're, oh, you going to New York?
Did you go to New York?
Yeah. Took a little time off.
You went to the city or what?
Yeah. No. The usual, like, once a few museums, mall, I mean, you go a few times a year.
Really, that much?
I'm from there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've
Okay.
been in New York and New Jersey.
Mm.
I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens.
It's expensive over there now.
That is, like whenever I wear the Mets hat, people like, aren't you supposed to be Yankee? Yeah. That's. But it's football. So let me, let's see if I can just.
All right, good morning, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good morning.
You were charged with 2 counts of driving while intoxicated. Are we really doing time served on both?
The second one's not time served, Judge, it's gonna spend extra time.
What are we doing?
21 days.
Does he have an immigration detainee?
He does.
How did I even know about this? You're now pleading guilty to 2 counts of driving while intoxicated. Both of these cases will go on your record. Do you know what happens if you ever pick up another DWI, Mr. Gonzalez?
Más mayores. Va a tener problemas más. Va a ser la consecuencia, va a ser más.
You will be facing a felony charge, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And you don't need to be stupid, falling down drunk where you've pissed yourself and vomit everywhere. Officers pull you over, they will see DWI, and they come to your window and they smell alcohol. It might not go very well for you. What we're doing today, days, next time is years, not days. Do you understand? Even if you have a sip of alcohol, don't get into a car. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. As it stands now, you do have an immigration detainer now. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept these agreements, they will go on your record and they will be there forever. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated on one, and then driving while intoxicated enhanced to a Class A misdemeanor on the next? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Is that on both cases?
Dos casos, señor? Sí. Yes.
I'm going to find that it's, I'm going to find you guilty. And on case ending in 591, going to sentence you to 21 days in jail. Give you credit for the 3 days that you have done. I'm going to suspend your license for 1 year. Do not drive until you get a license. On your other case, I will sentence you to the 9 days in jail, and I will give you credit for the 4 days that you have done on that one. On that one, I will also suspend your license for 9 days and give you credit for the 4 days that you have done. All right. Good luck. Thanks. Really? Bye, Luis. Thanks. Okay. Oh, is this the guy that? I think he was here earlier. No. Mr. Izaguirre, he was here earlier.
Izaguirre was here on page 3, Vulgaris.
He was here for a case and he said he wants to set it for a plea, and I gave him up to 2 weeks.
Vulgaris. I'm talking about Probable 2.
Oh, I thought you said 3. Oh, 2501.
All right, Judge, top of 6, the defendant is here. I haven't been able to get a hold of Sean.
Well, he doesn't need to be here anyways.
Right.
So is that him?
He's here. I didn't know if he did like he needed to for the dismissal, so maybe that's why he came in. I wasn't sure.
On call? She's not here, so I guess. Set it a week or two?
All right, bottom of 9. This year, I haven't been able to.
Is this an old case? Is that an old case? Yeah.
No.
It's a true 93-day old, meaning it's not something from 2003?
It's from 2025, sure.
Okay, yeah, so whatever, I don't care.
Guerrero. It's an old case, it's 191.
I know, we set it to Monday because they don't have a decision yet.
Monday?
Waived,
Oh.
unless, yeah, Philip was here earlier, unless there's a decision. If there's a decision, a yes, then he's gonna be here. On Monday, I'm gonna reach out to the DA's office, to see what the heck's going on.
Top of 14. At felony once.
Right, we spoke about this already. $5,001.
Yeah.
No,
Top of 17, Ramos. Council said you were gonna revoke it and then she said something about vengeance.
yeah, can you bench warrant him?
Yeah.
So we can try to get him to take care of it?
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Bottom of 19, Valdez, council was here earlier, but you didn't resend this one, did you talk to you about it?
No. Mhm.
Okay, I'll just. resend it.
Yeah.
Because it's a gun.
Yeah, I don't care.
Were we expecting a nollie on page 22, ball, the one that can.
Yes. He pled to the felony and they're supposed to dismiss it. But we're gonna roll it to tomorrow for them to give him, so he doesn't get in trouble.
Okay.
So he can just kind of talk to whoever.
It's far west, today, so I just want to make sure I can dismiss it after.
Maybe that's it, guys.
Why is she always in trial and you're not? You know?
I racked up 3 trials, she didn't, so now it's her turn to go for my trials and stuff.
Who's this gentleman back there?
Oh, let's go Guerrero.
Okay, so we're done.